Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing well. I want to play some Elder Scrolls Online today. So that's what I will be doing. Oh, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful life, wonderful everything. Uh, I'm wanting to go see the Backrooms movie this Friday. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna finally do that and get that out of the way. I've been putting it off for a while, weeks even, which is frightening. But hey, it is what it is. And I'll finally go have a good go watch a good movie. Anyhow, how about we just jump into it, yeah? Now I know we got out of Oradon last time, but I had to go back to Volkogard to get the to continue completing the daily crafting writs. Don't worry, we'll be back in Haven in a flash. Anyway, now that Haven's safe, we can head up to Grotwood.
Hold your tongue, High Elf. King Camoran didn't need Queen Irene's help. Never asked for it, in fact.
If Queen Irene hadn't saved your hides at Cormount, you would have lost the Civil War. You lot owe your lives and your allegiance to the Altmer.
You haughty High Elf bastard. The Wood Elves don't owe allegiance to anyone. Least of all, finely bred fools such as yourself. What do you think? I can't speak to this High Elf bastard any longer. He's so well educated and wise that he can barely function. Hold your tongue, High Elf. King Camoran didn't need Queen Irene's help. Never asked for it, in fact.
If Queen Irene hadn't saved your hides at Cormount, you would have lost the Civil War.
It's a thing I'm not going to get into.
Hey, how'd you like to help a person in need?
Let's discover this dungeon, shall we? Yeah, there we go.
Do not add to my problems.
And what has it gotten? The Bosma sit idly by their borders, warring among themselves until the Mer of value have to step in on your behalf. Better to chop it down for tinder. The forest will hardly miss a few trees.
Time to talk to the king.
Over here. I just need a moment of your time.
The high and mighty. Hello, King Camoran, Eridon.
You're a bold one to approach so fearlessly. Give me a good reason to speak with you. I'll make it seem like you're here at my request. Otherwise, my subjects will think you cut the line and start sizing you up for dinner.
Queen Irene sent me to help deal with the unrest.
How thoughtful. I could hardly turn down such a generous gift. Especially with the trouble brewing in Elden Root. How are you at building embassies? You see, Queen Irene promised one would be built for the Khajiit as a gesture of goodwill. But now a year has passed and there's still no Khajiit embassy. This has led to no end of headaches.
What's caused the delay?
Good question. You wish to serve the Camoran throne? You can start by asking Prince Naaman why his people aren't fulfilling their promises. He's the one who seems to have the entire Elden Tree lodged up his flue. I can say that. I'm the king.
I'll ask Prince Damon.
Yes? Quickly now. Don't leave your mouth to hang agape.
King Camoran Eridon says there are some problems with the Khajiit embassy.
That again? My sister, Queen Irene, foolishly committed to build the Khajiit an embassy months ago. Everything was to be handled through Ambassador Tarinwe at the Ultima Embassy.
Why has it been delayed?
No, you don't get to question me. Not after you slew High Kin Lady Estri. Do you think I'm one to have a chat with the person who killed my wife? That will break out the Sylphmead and share a good laugh?
She gave me little choice.
Then I shall return the favor. Address all further inquiries on the matter to Ambassador Tarinwe. Good day.
Goodbye. What a swagger in that walk, Jesus.
You're not one for waiting in lines, are you?
Who are you?
You're confident, I'll give you that. Strode right up to the king.
Who are you?
Azerith, Vine Dusk Ranger. You could say we keep King Camoran Eridon in touch with his people. Watch yourself. The boughs of the Elden Tree are bright and beautiful, but they cast long shadows.
What do you mean?
A year ago, the king nearly lost Eldenroot to a civil war. People have long memories. But that's old news. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine.
Alright then.
Ah, you'll fill the bill nicely. Let's talk.
So that's what that building is. The Altmer Embassy. Was wondering what a giant Altmer construction was doing on Wood Elf land.
Do what you promised. Come out! Come out and talk to us.
I'll help myself to that. Why not? Yoink. Hello there.
I suppose a wanderer like you wouldn't know what busy looks like. I will demonstrate. Feel free to observe, quietly and from a distance.
Prince Naemon said I should speak with you.
Oh, forgive my manners. There's so much to do in preparing for Queen Irene's ratification ceremony. Tempers fray, as I'm sure you can understand. But if Prince Naemon sent you, it must be important. What can I do for you?
Why isn't the Khajiit embassy constructed yet?
Why would Prince Naemon care about that? If they are too lazy to build their own embassy, can't they afford an inn?
Prince Naemon said it was your responsibility.
Well, of course, I ordered it done. I hired some wood elves to excavate the stone and set aside supplies for Khajiit to use. It isn't my fault if the locals couldn't do their jobs.
Where are the supplies?
Check our storeroom. The Khajiit didn't even bother to pick up the supplies. In the meantime, I'm off to locate Prince Naemon. If he didn't send you here with his blessing, I'll see you face Dominion justice.
Goodbye.
We'll see what Prince Naemon thinks of your impertinent questions.
Okay then. Something feels off here. Naemon's gonna be a traitor, isn't he?
That's far enough. The storeroom is off limits. Ambassador Thaeron weighs orders.
Ambassador Tarinway sent me to inspect the storeroom.
She did? That's different then. Show me her orders and I'll stand aside.
She didn't give me any orders.
Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until relieved. Except in an emergency, of course.
What kind of emergency?
The Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim.
Never mind, I'll figure something out.
Very well. I'll be here waiting on those orders.
Hello.
What am I going to do? Have to clear all this rubbish before the end of my shift. Ambassador's orders, they said.
You could always burn it.
Do you think so? I wouldn't want to burn down the embassy.
These buildings are stone, they won't burn.
You're right. And I can stay here to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. Thanks for the suggestion.
You're welcome, burn away.
Smoke? What's going on?
I'll be at this a while.
What are you doing?
This food sack is full of rotten meat, old bones, and spoiled grain. There's nothing edible inside. The blankets inside this crate are full of holes and the tools are broken. All the supplies inside are worthless. Hello, you. Somehow that high elf has eyes in the back of his head.
Where is the guard? And what are you doing here? I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that storeroom.
Ambassador Thaeron told me to search the storeroom.
Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find?
Supplies reserved for the Khajiit are useless.
Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun?
She said she hired a local crew to collect stone from the nearby ruins.
What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her.
The ambassador said she was headed to look for you.
I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Something feels off here. Something ain't right. The multiple cuts on this wood elf's body appear to have come from an axe. His hands are calloused, and he wears the simple clothing of a tradesman.
You there. We need to talk.
The surface of this cart is covered in a layer of fine dust. It appears to have been hacked apart. Hello.
So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognize you.
Azareth, what are you doing here?
King Camoran Eredon had his suspicions about the embassy. Asked me to look into the matter, quietly. We both have a stake in this. We should work together, see where it leads.
How much do you know about what's going on?
I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why.
Why did the king send you?
Before the Dominion, King Camoran Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Blacksap rebellion. But Blacksap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor.
Then who did this?
The king suspects Ambassador Tarinway has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance. So he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it how?
Ambassador Tarinway used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. Problem is, there's nothing we can do while she's in the Altmer embassy.
Ambassador Tarinway left the Altmer embassy earlier after I questioned her.
If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee. Have someone smuggle her out of Grotwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the Middens at the base of the Elden Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Hello.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told.
Are you sure Ambassador Tarinway is inside?
Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her.
What's the plan if we find her?
Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naaman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a High Elf ambassador.
What can we expect to find in the Middens?
Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion.
How do you recommend we proceed?
Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Okay then. What else practice of throwing all the... Okay. That loaded way too quickly.
The past 500,000 years, they've been really hard on me. You have no idea. It's like swimming upstream in a waterfall. I don't know who or where I am anymore.
Do a poor elf a favor. Kill as many of the bastards who brought their filth in here as you can. They've beat us down, taken our things, and gotten some of us strung out on skooma. It's awful.
Help me. I'm desperate.
Supremacists, huh?
Prince Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
Prince Naaman? It's too late! For the Heritons! Ah!
On your feet. You're coming with me.
Why? Where are you taking me?
To King Camoran Eredon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
You'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Only if you're proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach you. Now get moving! Good working with you. I'll take her from here. You should inform the king of the good news.
Mm-hmm. More veiled inheritance stuff, huh? There we go. Oh dear, I appear to be a fugitive. Oh well.
Eyeing
Mm-mm. Hello, my king.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy?
Ambassador Tarway conspired against the Dominion.
Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it.
I captured Ambassador Tarway.
Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naemon. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very Dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
Okay, then. Hello, Prince Naemon.
I heard what you said to the king. Ambassador Tarinway, a traitor, my wife's killer, a loyal servant, and I, Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, required to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion.
What will happen to Ambassador Tarway?
We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants.
Right. Sure.
Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Sylvanar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process.
What do you mean?
The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
Will you cancel the ceremony?
Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell.
I'll speak with Melaras.
The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task.
Why can't Queen Iren delay the ceremony?
She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected.
Why aren't they here?
Khajiiti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kenathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea elves.
Will any of Queen Iren's allies witness the ceremony?
King Camoran Eredan. It's beneath his city, so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
Right. Hello, Melaras.
Please don't mind Prince Naemon. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure.
What do you know of the orrery?
Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naemon believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method.
What sort of alternative?
Why, we'll look to the past. According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin. quite pretty, but not very useful.
Who can operate the orrery?
Conservator Darineth maintains the orrery and has studied the alien monitoring rituals. Unfortunately, she was called away to South Point for a personal matter. If you can locate her and convince her to return, we'll have our operator.
Explain what you mean by a divine spark.
I've researched this a bit. Really, you need to be in 3 places at once. Simple, right? But the Fallen Esti winter site is rumored to hold a relic of the Khajiiti thief god. For our purposes, Radchin's mantle will serve as the divine spark, if it's truly there, of course.
Where can I find an alien source of power?
The heart of a numeral originally brought life to the orrery, according to the texts. It long ago went missing, but a member of the local mages guild named Larinalda theorizes it's in a local alien ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the heart of a numeral.
Alright, I know what I need to find.
Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony. And do refrain from referring to Conservator Darineth as a missing element.
Know that from experience, do you? Whatever, goodbye. Where are the Woodarth dogs? Oh, they're in green shade. I see. So it looks like the last will be... The orrery will be the end of the quest, looks like. Huh. Yeah, let's just explore. We should do some exploring around Elden Root. Let's see. We can start at Haven and work our way across to South Point. Ugh. Well, Brackenleaf will be a good place to go then.
Stop! Before you enter this village, a word with you.
Let's find a way to the tower. Hello, Mr. Monkey. Fucking hell.
Tell us what's in that sack, Fur-Face, or we'll take it from you, forcefully.
It's not what you think. You don't want that. Please, just take Zeus's money.
You won't distract me, cretin. Open the bag, or I'll stop. You want to share her fate? Be my guest. Oh.
Hello.
Thank you. You saved this one's fur. Here, take the sack. Zeilzu won it at the festival.
An award-winning radish, huh? Why, thank you. Hmm. Hmm. I want to find a way to this cave. It's so hard to find. Hmm.
I'll get you back, Fainir, once I figure out a way.
People are setting off fireworks. If you hear in the background, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't tell me. You're with the Dominion, aren't you?
Why do you ask?
I'm captain of the independent sailing vessel Albatross. We found a map to an Imperial treasury that led us here, to the Cave of Broken Sails. But when we tried to claim it, our fortunes ebbed with the tides.
What happened?
We are tired of sailing independently. We planned to hand over the treasure to the Thalmor so they could make us privateers. But Broughty Bloodshark led a mutiny, captured most of my crew, and kidnapped my wife. Once he has the treasure, he'll kill them all.
I might be able to help, but I'll need to know more.
Of course. You're the only hope I have of getting my wife back from Broughty Bloodshark. I'll tell you everything I know about the Imperial death traps inside that cave.
Why did Broughty Bloodshark kidnap your wife?
Broughty Bloodshark thinks she can unravel the secrets of the treasure's guardians. He'll keep her alive until she's no longer useful. Or until he sees me. Said he'd kill her the moment I show my face. Bastard.
What sort of dangers can I expect in there?
Undead guardians. The Imperials must really want to keep people away from the treasure if they resorted to necromancy. Oh, and watch the floors for traps. Fire, spike plates. One wrong step and you'll be mutton on a spit.
How did you escape?
I ran. Sword arm was useless, and there's no way I can rescue my crew if I'm dead. Didn't realize so few of us escaped. But you're nowhere near as banged up. If you help rescue my crew, my wife, well, not all the treasure has to go to Eldenroot.
All I need to know, I'll head inside the cave.
All right. You can access the cave through the old mine behind me. Oh, and if you spot any of my crew, send them this way. We'll need more numbers to take out the mutineers.
Alright, goodbye. The sailor appears to have died recently. His clothing has obvious burns and his scorched pants appear to fuse with his legs. It seems I only signed on with the Albatross. albatross, but it's been much more than 2 years since I saw the great Elden tree or walked along a forest path to Brackenleaf. To think I might return home with a share of treasure and a king's pardon. My gran won't be able to swallow, her tongue will swell so big, and he'll see all this seagoing nonsense wasn't a waste. I remember the first day he took me to Haven. I think he meant to scare me with the size of the ships and the crashing of the waves, but all I could hear were the calls of the gulls and the chatter of the sailors. So much different than the crows and ravens of Valenwood. I took every chance to go to the beaches after that. But Mom always believed in me, even when I told him I was leaving South Point. She cried, of course, because that's what moms do when their sons leave, but she had no harsh words for me. I hope my share of the treasure has a few gemstones or pearls I can bring back to her. I don't think she's ever seen a pearl. I wish that the Warden class wasn't so specifically Morrowind and Vardenfell. Wish it could be Valenwood stuff as well. Look, that's clearly a cliff racer. The sailor seems to have died recently. A variety of puncture wounds mar the legs, and both feet were cleanly punctured through. It appears as though the sailor crawled here before she expired.
Help!
Sailor's...
Is anyone there? Help!
The sailor seems to have died very recently. Her torn shirt barely hides her lacerated chest. Vicious claw marks ripped her torso to shreds. Hello?
I surrender. Wait.
You're not one of those mutineer bastards. Please, you have to help me.
Who are you?
A sailor on the Albatross. There was a mutiny. Broughty Bloodshark captured us and forced us to set off the traps in this damned cave. We fell one by one. Some of us ran, but I haven't seen any other crew. Aside from Nuttall, I mean.
Who's Nuttall?
He's my trained monkey. Well, he's more than that. Full-fledged crew monkey of the Albatross. We have him untie hard-to-reach knots in the rigging. Wait, have you seen any of my crew? We can't be the only ones to escape the bloodbath in the cave.
Captain Linwin asked me to send anyone I found to the mouth of this cave.
The captain's alive? Rachin's luck. That's good news. Listen, Broughty Bloodshark is dead set on getting into the Imperial Vault. If Captain Linwen sent you to find the crew, you'd better get there before that bloodthirsty bastard kills them all off.
How'd you make it past the traps?
Here, take this bag of dried fruit. Toss some at the disarming mechanism, and Nuttall will do the rest. That little guy is the only way I made it through. You two stay safe. I'll find the captain. We won't leave you to do this alone.
All right, goodbye. Okay, then.
Excuse me. I say excuse me?
Yes?
I do beg your pardon, but would you happen to be amongst the living? Everything is so hazy. Oh, I'm talking to another corpse, aren't I? Damn my ghostly eyes.
No, I'm alive.
Oh, thank the stars. I've been trapped in this dank catacomb for countless years. I'm bound here by a powerful necromantic ritual, and I'd rather that weren't the case.
What kind of ritual?
Oh, a simple ritual designed to keep this facility staffed with undead for hundreds of years. But Imperial mages decided to meddle, and it cost us our lives. I can end it, but I haven't been able to find their skulls. Residual foci, of course.
I'll get you the skulls, but how do you know so much about this ritual?
Well, it was my ritual. 3 Imperial mages hired me to turn condemned prisoners into an undead force. The Empire frowned on necromancy, you see, but when it came time to perform the ritual, they locked me in with the prisoners.
Why did the Imperial mages betray you?
Those small-minded fools were too concerned with politics. They thought if they could control the ritual itself, they'd have no need for me. The height of arrogance, to think they could begin to understand the complexity of my preservation ritual.
What did they want with undead troops?
The undead don't eat, sleep, or breathe. They make perfect guardians for a place such as this. And I suppose a secret cache isn't very secret if you have to replace the troops every 6 months.
Which Imperial mages? What were their names?
Arya, Taldius, and their small-minded commander, Mucius.
When their imperfect grasp of the ritual destroyed us, they locked our souls to the mortal realm.
Why do you need their skulls to stop the ritual?
Because they thought the principles of necromantic binding were the same as conjuration circles. Instead, the magic flowed through their very minds, turning their skulls into imbued foci. I can end this cascading effect if I possess their skulls.
Okay. Should be all 3 skulls. There you go, Decius.
It's you again, isn't it? Do you have the skulls? Blast! Am I talking to a corpse again?
No, it's me. I'm still alive.
Wonderful. If you simply hand me the skulls, I'll be able to reverse the effects of that preservation ritual.
How do I hand skulls to a ghost?
Oh my. I keep forgetting. You're the one who seems ghostly to me, you see. You'll need to do this then. If you enter the preservation room, you'll find their spirits locked into an echo of their final moments. Reuniting skull with spirit should do it.
Where's the preservation room?
Can't you see it? Oh, right. The walls. There's a lever around here that opens a secret passage. I don't remember where it is or I'd help you find it. I haven't needed to worry about walls in quite some time.
I'll find the lever.
Huh.
There's too much power! I can't contain it!
His power keeps growing. It's nothing like we practiced.
Something's wrong. His body isn't like the others.
You've done it. You've freed me.
There you go.
Those fools thought they were necromancers. But in their ignorance, they killed and raised everyone inside this facility. Not just those condemned to die. If this place wasn't so well hidden, its effects could have spread to Grotwood itself.
What will you do now?
I don't know. With the ritual ended, the undead in this facility should slowly fade with time. As for myself, well, I suppose I could approach the Mages Guild, see if my services could be of use. Well, I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Yeah, sure. Jesus. Imperial Sanctuary Chimera. Stores received and cataloged. The mages assure me their preservation spells will maintain the freshness of the food for decades. Local water supply is good. Can we not?
Move now!
From the sides!
Alright, guess it's time to do this. Oh, a bunch of Covenant shit in here. Wow. Imperial Sanctuary, Chimera Weapons Report. These 6 catapults have been seen to. All siege weapons are stored per Imperial dictates. Awaiting additional ammunition shipments. Some of the fire salts were ruined in transport. We've attempted to salvage by spreading fire salts canisters along the entryway docks to dry, despite overreactions by some of our squad leaders. They seem to believe salvaging vital Imperial supplies is less important than troop safety. Speaking of safety, all officers have received a roster of volunteers who shall guard the Chimera Sanctuary. All volunteers will be notified tonight and taken to the preservation room. Any heavy lifting should be completed before then, as the volunteers won't be capable of anything beyond guarding the facility once the ritual is complete. These deserters will soon realize why their punishment was deferred. What is it, monkey? Fucking...
Circle around!
Don't respawn while I'm in the room. It's very annoying. What is it, boy? You seem tall is extremely agitated. He seems ready to bolt down the hallway, but he keeps staring at you. Follow the monkey. Hello.
You work fast. Bullock found us and told us what happened. All we had to do was follow the trail of corpses and disarmed traps. Bullock said you went after the treasure that had Broughty Bloodshark so worked up. Did you find it?
There was never any treasure here, just a cache of Imperial war supplies.
Let me see those papers. Preservation room. Oh no. Broughty Bloodshark doesn't have enough mutineers to crew the Albatross. Bullock said he kept going on about needing a skeleton crew. I think he meant a crew literally made of skeletons.
Can he do that?
It must be why he needs my wife. The writing on the back of Faenir's map was coded, except for the phrase, preservation ritual. That must be it. Once she decodes the ritual, Broughty Bloodshark will turn my crew into his undead minions.
How do we stop him?
The last we saw, Bosun Fearon guarded the long hall into the Great Cavern. If that crafty bastard sees me approach, he'll fall back and warn Broughty Bloodshark. Then my wife dies.
What do you need me to do?
If he hasn't already fallen to the undead, I want you to hold his attention while we slip by and free up some more of my crew. Oh, Bullock wanted to speak with you before you left. But if you just want to get moving, we'll see you inside the Great Cavern.
Okay. What?
The captain's concerned about Faenir. She should be. But I spent a lot of time in the crow's nest, so I always try to know what's ahead of me. I last saw Hironi and Radier near the Great Cavern. They may know more about Broughty Bloodshark's plans. Neither are mutineers.
Tell me about Hironi.
She was Broughty Bloodshark's lover, but they had a falling out. They fought so much the captain had to put them on separate watches. She takes whatever side he doesn't, so she's no mutineer. But Hironi knows how he thinks. She might have insight that we don't.
What about Radier?
He's a Nord who came aboard the Albatross with Broughty Bloodshark, but made an oath of loyalty to the captain. He refused to join the mutiny when it happened. The two were Axe Brothers, or something like that. So Radier may have a sense of what comes next.
Alright. There. Say that again.
Nice work back there. Nuttall found an old vent that led to this chamber. More climbing than I'd have liked, but we made it through. My crew is making short work of the mutineers behind us, but there are still plenty more in the cavern.
Let's stop Rowdy Bloodshark.
Agreed. But we need to draw him out. Otherwise, he'll order the mutineers to kill my crew. And if he sees my face, Faenir is as good as dead. We have to be smart about this.
How do we draw him out?
With fire. There's a barrel of kindle pitch on the docks. If you burn the Imperial war supplies on the docks, everyone will be too focused on putting it out to worry about Rowdy Bloodshark. When he shows his face, you can stick a blade through it.
You want me to do this on my own?
Here, take this whistle. Give it a sharp blast, and my crew will help you fight any mutineers in your path. Once they're distracted, we'll keep the mutineers off your back while you hunt Rowdy Bloodshark. Good luck.
Okay. We can sneak by them.
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
Fools! What are you doing out there?
Did the captain put you up to this? I'll kill her myself. That's all you can manage. I'll kill you myself.
Die.
get out of here.
Hello.
You don't understand. He's insane. He'll keep trying to control the undead until he succeeds.
Rowdy Bloodshark is dead.
Then it's over. There's no way the mutineers will fight without him. Toward the end, he frightened even his most loyal sailors. Have you seen Captain Linwin? Is she all right?
She sent me to find you.
Thank the gods. If only I'd burned the cursed map to this place. But perhaps there's something to salvage here. The Dominion will welcome a cave full of Imperial war supplies. That should be enough for a full pardon and a letter of marque.
A full pardon for what?
You must know of our raids across the Long Coast. Well, that's behind us now. The treasure will wipe our debts clean so we can put our talents to use in the Queen's own navy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find my wife.
See you outside. There you are.
The traitors lost their fight once you killed Broughty Bloodshark. I'd rather hang the lot of them, but Fania said some were coerced into it. Even so, they'll need some kind of punishment.
What will you do now?
What we first planned to do. Once we inventory the weapons and supplies in this cave, we'll present the list to the Thalmor. If they like what they see, they'll give us our amnesty and make us part of the Queen's own navy.
Bainer said you were raiders.
We were, but those days are over. I should have seen they never would be for Broughty Bloodshark. The damnable thing is, he was an excellent first mate. Up until the promise of treasure warped his mind, I suppose.
What will you do with the mutineers?
Those who planned it will hang. The rest who were forced into it, they can leave, unless my crew objects. I need to spend some time with Fania. Before you go, find Bulag. He put something together for you. Our way of saying thanks.
What do you mean?
It may not be much, but Bulag scraped together a reward. We can't exactly pay you in catapults, not if we want the Dominion to take us in. What you did for us, we won't forget it.
Why'd you call your warship the Albatross?
Because it's the unluckiest thing I could think of. The sight of those birds terrifies sailors from one end of Tamriel to the other. You'd think they were Daedric princes with wings.
Why name your ship after an unlucky bird?
I don't want my ship filled with superstitious fools moaning about the Draugr below the waves, or cursed gold and treasure chests. I want a straight-backed crew ready to knock the Draugr overboard and dispel ancient curses, so we can spend the gold.
Okay then.
The captain will decide what to do with you.
Fools thought betraying the captain would pay off.
Hello.
Can't say where the Albatross will head next, but you're always welcome aboard. None of us will forget what you did here. And Nutal won't forget either.
I'm glad I could help.
Saving our lives is a little more than just help. Next time you see us, we'll be privateers. Nutal and I are going to miss you. We scrounged a bit and came up with something. I hope it serves you well.
All right. Let's go to the Greymire.
Soldier, I appreciate your vigilance, but the Argonians and the Greymire are guests.
great danger ahead.
Oh. Oh my. Oh. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm real tired, guys. Oh. Like to thank you all for joining me, though. But I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna cut it a bit early just because I'm tired.